Hello folks, welcome back to our playthrough of Total War Warhammer 2. So, last time, well, we kind of were rebuilding our forces. We have two main fleets right now. The Pickler, his forces are a little hurt a bit. Pickle Mike says no using the word the. Oh, too late, Pickle Mike, too late. So yeah, last time we were trying to build up and that sort of thing. We've got Omar's Captain Rainbow Farts back. Unfortunately, they are now under attack by Baron von Heasty, who has quite a powerful looking force made up of Vampire Count and Vampire Coast units. So yeah, that's not going to be too good for us. Now let's see. Ryan says, quote, "Welcome to blank stream." Alright, well let's keep Frank moving up north here. Now, what is our plan here?
Get me back on the ocean.
Sartosa, we do have a smuggler's cove there. Should I have us return back? Do we have the time to return back? We could try at least. Let's try and get Aranessa heading down there. We have to make it back in 4 turns. Might be possible. Pickle Mike says I killed my first Scorch Beast yesterday in 76, so not bad. Uh-oh, Ryan says I spilled a lot of caramel on my bed without the sheets on. Oh god, that is horrible, Ryan. I don't think you can get much worse than that. I mean, you probably can, but it's still bad. Ooh, I'm sorry. Now, Pickle Mike, how did killing the first Scorch Beast go? Was it just yourself fighting it, or was it you and someone else? Ryan says, I flipped my mattress and pretended it didn't happen. Well, that's always one way to get around it. Pickle Mike says, I don't have a bed. Aww. Hi there, Omar. It's alright that you missed yesterday's stream. You generally try to make it to most of them here. Good news, Captain Rainbow Farts hasn't died yet. Alright, we're gonna do push ahead. Get us that better movement range. Because we gotta try and make it down here.
On course.
Go and save them down there. Because poor Captain Rainbow Farts. Only a few more turns and then their forces start taking attrition. Oh, did he just say I'm surrounded? Oh, that's funny. All right.
The lovely bride.
Hopefully, the Pickler's army isn't going to be attacked by those high elves, but well, we'll see what happens. Pickle Mike says I repaired an air defense turret, which did a lot of damage. I was just protecting it from the Scorch. Okay. I didn't even know there were air defense turrets in 76. You learn something new every day. Ooh, we found the followers of Nagash. They might like us. Oh dear. Pickler, run! Run, Pickler, run! Flee! Sails! I hope he can flee. Don't attack, don't attack. Don't attack, damn it! No, you bastards! Oh dear, the Pickler may die here. Or at least... Well, he won't die because he's an immortal lord, but... Still, he'll be out of action for a little bit. And Ryan, I think that's incorrect. I'm pretty sure Pickle Mike probably has to worry about bugs all year long. At least I would think anyways. But yeah, stink bugs, ooh, that's bad. Pickle Mike says the heat kills the bugs for us. Does it get hot enough to kill bugs? I didn't think it really got hot enough to kill bugs in most places. Generally, it's the other way around, that it's the cold killing the bugs. At least that's how it is here in Illinois. You generally want a cold winter to kill the bugs. Alright, well, we're gonna see how well the Pickler does here. Brian says, I mean specifically trying to get into your house because it's too cold outside, so they try to get inside. Oh, okay. Alright, well, we'll have these guys. Let's set into skirmish mode, I guess. And everyone else is just gonna be one big blob.
They shall fall.
Oh dear. What's this? Oh, we have the shanty second verse that we could use. I don't know if that's going to help too much, but we'll keep it in mind. So once the shanty... Oh, I was actually hoping that with the shanty you could use the third verse, second verse, first verse. Alright, well they have chariots attacking us. Not too concerned about it. They may take out a few zombies, but probably nothing beyond that. So let's speed it up right now. Let them get out of... use up all their ammo there. And then as they approach... Okay. Let's give them a little boost there. And fire on him. Actually, no, we want fire at will, but we want skirmish mode off. Alright, move those guys back. It's very sparkly, whatever's coming from those sisters of Averlorn.
Fleet Admiral! Of course! Sea magic!
And let's boost our guys up.
Enemies, Guile!
Come on. Take on that prince there. Ah, you're running, you coward.
Moving.
Ah, he's out of range. Okay, now he might be in range.
Like magic! Sea magic! Order it! Get going! Don't stop!
Alright, hit him from there. Coward. Oh dear. Take out those silver helms, please.
At your service! A curse on you! Fleet Admiral!
Oh dear. Now we got those reavers.
Fleet Admiral! No quarter! Eager to kill!
Come on, you got him.
Dark Hex! They shall fall! Blood magic!
Take out those sword masters next. And the Sisters of Avalorn don't have any more ammo now.
Blood to spill! Sea magic!
We might just win this based solely on these gunnery mob.
Fleet Admiral!
If we do, that would be like totally awesome.
A curse on you! Our resolve is failing! Canary Fleet Admiral! Our will is tested!
Come on, guys. You can do this.
Enemies, Dwyer! Fleet Admiral! Order must be maintained!
Oh, this is gonna be so close.
Assyrians roll! Hope is fading! At your service! Blood magic! Eager to kill! Sea magic! Canary ball! Wizards!
Come on, guys. Oh, this is so close. You guys head that way. You three head that way. Those white lions have 30% missile resistance.
Captain! For the king!
But it may not be good enough to save them.
Uncertainty spreads! Fleet Admiral! Powers of the deep! Overboard! Canary ball!
Oh, I didn't want to hit them. I wanted to hit the Sisters of Avalorn here.
Fleet Admiral!
The Pickler. Oh, his health is almost down. He's still regenerating a little bit.
Blood dispel!
Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Fleet Admiral! Sea magic! Enemies quail! At your service! Fleet Admiral!
Come on, guys. You're almost there.
Eager to kill!
We don't have any more magic to use. Oh no. Phoenix Guard coming back.
Zombies!
And those guys are out of ammo.
Outer West! Yes, sir! Gunnery mob! Sea prey! Gunnery mob! The battle is lost!
Come on. Come on. You're almost there. I have to say, I think this is the closest battle I have ever had in Total War Warhammer. I mean, I've had some close battles, but this is completely ridiculous. Also, I see that I did have a moment where I was dropping some frames there, but it looks like it's gotten over it, I think.
Yeah! They shall fall! Gunnery mob! Yeah! The curse on you! Sea prey! Gunnery mob! Fleet Admiral!
Pickle Mike says, "Shame on you, newbie, for letting the Pickle almost die." He's
Blood dispel!
he might survive. Oh my god, we got this. Oh my god, we got this.
All hope is lost!
Yes!
Fleet Admiral!
I was ready for this battle to be lost. Completely ready for it to be lost. Well, you're getting to live, or at least be undead, for another day, Pickle Mike. Your guy somehow survived this with only 3 groups of gunnery mobs left. I think that was the closest fight I have ever had. Let's do assimilate captives. I don't generally do it, but yeah, anything to try and reinforce our guys a bit. And of course he flees back, because he's a bastard. Bastard. Ryan says, and I was completely ignoring whatever your conversation you guys were having about metric or whatever. Ryan says, one thing that really triggers me about Democrats is a lot of them think being nationalistic is a bad thing. Pickle Mike asks, is it? And Ryan says, no. My answer to that, what's this? Talisman of Protection. Ooh. Yeah, I kind of agree with what you said there, Ryan, is that being nationalistic is good to a limit. I think certainly one thing that all Democrats would say is bad is white nationalism.
There, the lovely bride.
And oftentimes when it comes to Republicans, yes, they say nationalism and that sort of thing. there's a veiled measure of, is it like white nationalism? Like, yes, Trump says he's a nationalist, but Trump's actions say that he is more of a white nationalist, you know. He's
All bones on deck.
certainly not, even though he says he is,
Treasure!
he's certainly not concerned about the plight of African Americans, you know.
My compass!
Alright, we need to recruit. Oh, I hate doing that, but we'll do it.
Admiral.
Alright, so we can do the weather deck. I could work to reduce upkeep. Ryan asks, how do Trump's actions say that? So, I mean, if you look at especially his comments in regards to the NFL and all that, I mean, it's clearly, and even his comments on many of the migrants that come here are very much mired in the understanding that, you know, a lot of these foreigners are bad, or, you know, sending over the rapists, that comment about, you know, people from Mexico, even though it was more than people from Mexico. Or these sons of bitches when it comes to the people who are kneeling in protest of police brutality and that sort of thing. I mean, without making any attempt at trying to talk about the concerns, the very real concerns that, you know, these players are bringing up in regards to police brutality. So, let's see, melee defense. Melee defense could be a good thing. But you know what? I think we'll do upkeep. Nubia is not being racist. Again, at least. I forgot what was my accidental racist thing that I had the other day. I mean, when it comes to race, I will say one thing is that everyone, regardless of race, has their own prejudices, has their own, you know, and if by prejudice I mean, you know, prejudging someone, whether good or bad. Everyone has their own prejudices, one way or another. The important thing when it comes to that is keeping those prejudices in mind and, you know, working to allay those prejudices that you may have when you are, well, dealing with anyone. Ryan says, I pretty much agree with him on the statement of they're not sending over their best, and I believe a lot of them aren't good people, but I think a lot of them are disadvantaged and are trying to start a better life for themselves and or family. So, like, you know, thinking that is one thing, and certainly there are people who have issues who are coming over to the United States. You know, I mean, yeah, there are gang members coming to the United States, just like there are gang members who are originating right in the United States. What I would say, like, if hold on, ooh, oh, gun line, we gotta do that. Like, if Trump really wanted to make things decent, he would say, you know, we'll go to the border, we'll process the people who are coming in. If they're asylum people, we may hold them to determine, you know, their outcome, whether or not, or if they're coming here to see. It feels a lot like what Trump is doing is not either giving these people the right to seek asylum necessarily. Which, you know, they do have the right to seek asylum. You know, we've pretty much established that they do have that right. It's just a matter of whether or not they go through it in the proper channels. But let's see, Ryan says, I'm not inherently saying gangs, just all bad people. Though even I think the wall is fucking stupid. Well, yeah, the wall is... I mean, the wall is an expensive nightmare of a bureaucratic mess. Hey, Frank leveled up. What were we doing with Frank here anyways? Missile damage. Reload time. Oh, we were going to increase his range, I think, yes. Why do the... Oh, just a natural aversion? Negative 80 heading towards negative 40.
Careful who you summon. Invoke me.
Despises Nehekaran undead. Despises other undead priests, kings, but has affiliations with the spawn of Neferata and vampires. Well, why don't they like us then? You'd think as if they like vampires, they would like the Vampire Coast.
There, the lovely bride.
But yeah, I mean, I was willing to give Trump the benefit of the doubt that perhaps, you know, he just lived a sheltered life and that sort of thing. But he wasn't inherently racist when he first, you know, won election or whatever. But by now, it's pretty much clear that he has no concern about people of other races. You know, he has no concern about gay people or whatever. He's only really concerned about himself. And whoever he can step on, whatever hate he can rile up to protect himself, he's gonna do it. Alright, let's see. Ooh, physical resistance could be good. We'll do it.
Sartosa's most
We're about in
infamous.
range. Okay, let's save.
I'll have them.
Alright, you are attacking the Shark Strait Sea Dogs. We got Aranessa, we have our settlement garrison, and we have our reinforcements with Captain Rainbow Hearts.
Crew, to war.
Let's do this. They do have a lot of elite units, though. They're all rank, let's see, I want to say rank 5 for the 2 silver chevrons. Alright, best location to set ourselves up probably be back here, I think. Because we want to let them get as close to us as possible. Start our deployment. Alright, we'll have our Rotting Promethean gunnery mobs up front. They're pretty much going to be sort of defending things. We'll have Queen Bess in the middle and all the way to the back. We have our mortars and our carronades. Our carronades will be like right there. Mortars will be behind them. Let's see. Ryan says, my mom is a Democrat and got a letter in the mail of a peach with Trump's hair, and it says, impeach Trump. Not literally. But it does say to impeach him. But tell me, please, what crime has he committed? So a lot of his crimes that Trump has committed, I mean, obviously the obstruction of justice is one of the big ones, because instead of just letting the Mueller probe do its thing with investigating, or not even the Mueller probe, the Comey stuff, because Comey is where it first started. Instead of letting Comey do his sort of investigation around the Russian activities around the election, Trump decided to fire Comey, and it's been clear that he has, on at least 2 occasions now, attempted to fire Mueller as well, though he's been kind of talked out of it. Alright, set you guys up over here. Set you guys up here. We'll put our hand cannons kind of forward there. Put Sartosa militia guys there.
Militia!
And we'll do them here as well.
From Saul.
Next we do those guys as group 2. Let's see. We'll have Aranessa up front with these guys. With group 2. Group 1 is going to be more of our assassination group. They're going to be going after the leaders of this group. Try and take out the lords. Hi there, Paul. Sorry you got lost in the discussion that's been going on. Alright, let's start the battle. Hold on. Pickle, you said it's been proven that he wasn't involved with the Russians? Are you serious? No, Pickle, you are completely mistaken there. Oh, I have 3 things that I can do here. Okay. Alright, you guys will be group 3. We'll set you up over here. Oh wait, no, you're coming from over here. Set you up like that. Rainbow Farts will put you together with group 3 here. Oh wait, no, these are these guys. Hold on. You guys, stay forward there. Come on. Good. Very good. You got the bar, guys. Haha, nice. Alright, you guys do that. And let's actually move group 1 over here as well. Oh, did it actually let you post that playlist there? I didn't know that, Hold on, I can't discuss when I'm trying to take out all of these things. It's not very conducive. We got Rainbow Hearts over here. Alright, do we have Camwraiths, Graveguard, Rotting Leviathan?
A curse on you! Slaughter! Powers indeed!
Ooh! Oh no, rainbow farts.
Orders, fleet master!
Alright, you guys take on the Hex Wraiths there. No, I lost a rotting Promethean.
Death to the enemy!
Saltspite! A proper fight! Good!
Omar asks, is Rainbow Farts dead? No, he's actually holding up alright in all of this mess over here.
Blood magic!
Aranessa is working to take down this Fargulf here.
Fight, men!
Take on that Death Shriek Terrorgeist. Oh my god. Ryan's Bibble is as large as the Terrorgeist.
Aranessa!
Instructions? A curse on you!
On the way!
Uh-oh, the Baron is approaching. Alright, Aranessa, you go. Get him with your nets.
Yes!
Pirate of the
Rainbow Farts has, like, not... Oh, I forgot he has, the hunger. So he's replenishing all of his hit points, even as he takes some damage there.
powers of the deep.
Alright, so we almost got this guy taken out. Alright, let's get these guys out of the way.
Company!
'Cause they're just kind of in the way. Or being blown up by my own guns. And I think we have won this one. Did we take him out yet? Momentarily. And he did. Alright, not bad. We did lose some units there. Oh, yeah. And Rainbow's Farts and Ryan's Bibble survived. Aranessa survived. Overall, I think that went well.
There'll be double rations on the ship this night!
And we got the Lost Sea Shanty third
Power of
verse.
the seas can now unite as one, and curse Wolfheart's harpoon with the strength needed to fell Amanar.
Admiral of the fleet.
Alright, I forget. What made Rainbow Farts happy? He's a fire starter, raising settlements and winning siege battles. Okay. Well, we can build up Sartosa to a pirate stronghold. Might as well do that.
Aranessa Saltspite.
Aranessa, we gotta get you your Promethean gunnery mobs again.
More bodies washed up.
Oh, hill. So we got 2 of those.
Return to Sartosa as
It looks like we lost 1 group of hand cannons. 1 group of hand guns. And then should we just do another group of handguns? I think we'll do that. Because the handgun seems to do well. Pickle Mike says, "Hey newbie, how lazy are you?" Ryan and Pickle, I completely lost all of what you guys were talking about in while doing that battle there. Too much was going on. Well, let's see. I think I want to get some of these gunnery mobs in. They seem to help a lot. And might as well do the tiller for the upkeep reduction. Aranessa. Let's see. We've got that, leading to a Necrofex Colossus. Okay, Ryan has a question. What is the question? I'm not dying, Pickle Mike. I made it perfectly well through that battle there. Thank you very much.
Master.
Alright. That is building.
Another victory.
I don't even know what to build next. Oh well.
Admiral of the fleet.
Well, Aranessa is going to be full. Pickler, we're building up this so we can get those zombie pirate gunnery mobs. Frank, let's move you.
Silence.
And let's
Do not
give
bargain
some
with
gold
me, creature. I shall turn your vocal cords to ash very well.
to Arkin here. And hopefully that will help make him like us over time. Alright, let's end the turn. Good news now, we no longer have to worry about having to deal with any of those rogue pirate fleets anymore, I don't think. We do still have to find whatever that silver or star metal or whatever thing we need for the harpoon, but Ryan asks, why do you think the left can't meme? Like, iFunny, a lot of Reddit, 4chan are almost all right-leaning? I mean, if you look at a lot of the right-leaning memes, they're rather stupid. And I think, I mean, if anything, the reason that the left can't quote-unquote meme is probably because of the fact that, I mean, you have a lot more what you would call intellectuals on the left. And if you look at a lot of the memes on the right, it goes to the lowest common denominator, really. Ryan says, I kind of think you always hear left in the media, but right in memes is because the silent majority can use it as expression. No, I don't think you understand. I think I understand pretty well. I've seen what many of those memes look like, having been posted by some of my family members, and they are just idiotic. And I've looked at places like Vote and that sort of thing, and it's just so sad trying to look at it. Alright, what do we want to do for the Pickler here? Maybe focus more on attack. Ryan says it's not right-leaning memes, it's almost all memes are made by right-leaning people. I think I would disagree on that. Like, Pepe the Frog was not made by a right-leaning person. It was just co-opted as that. Pickle Mike says, I make memes. As a meme maker, I can confirm that we make memes to hide our inner pain. And Ryan says, 2 more quick questions. Okay, Ryan. Alright. Zombie pirate gunnery mobs. Yes. And then we'll just do a whole bunch of the polearm guys. Yeah, that'll work. And work to continue getting rid of upkeep. Alright, Aranessa, she's all ready to go. Now, what was the thing that we had to do? Oh, this, the dart launcher. So this eventually gets to the harpoon launcher? Or is it the saw? Let's see, the saw shark's blade is what enables lightning strikes. That will be useful when we go to taking on those high elves and all that. Harpoon launcher, that goes towards achieving campaign victory. Helps melee defense when defending. Not necessarily going to use that a whole lot. Infamy. Missile damage would be nice though. But I think I'll wait. She is currently at 14 population surplus. I'll wait so I can get this saw shark's blade. Alright, let's see.
No prey, no pay.
Alright. Omar, are you still here? If so, I need to figure out what I want to do for your army. And I also need to recruit Paul's river rats again. Murderer. Gain loyalty from defeating enemy army and wounding. Wounding, killing. Omar is still here, yes.
Blood kiss of the seas.
So, Omar, what do you want to do with your army? Do we want to have you focus on going after the high elves here? Or do you perhaps want to maybe go to the south and try and take on the Tomb Kings down here?
You might be right. My compass!
Paul is going over to Twitch. Okay, Paul. Yeah, I don't think I really need anything else over here right now. We'll move Frank, I guess, further into here. Are we improving with the... We're kinda improving with them. I don't know why it seems like it's stuck at -70 though. -76. Maybe it just needs time. Paul says the lag was minutes behind on YouTube. Oh, ew. That's not good, Paul. Omar says, from my Skyrim experience, kill the high elves. Okay.
Yes.
So we're gonna have to focus your army on people who can take on the high elves and what they have to offer. The only thing is this armor is going to maybe be a little expensive. Let's take a moment. Animated Hulks have 10% physical resistance. Could do Scurvy Dogs. They have 20 resistance, 20 missile, and 10% physical resistance. So we'll start with some Scurvy Dogs for your group here. And a couple Born Goals. And let's end the turn right now. Paul says, when I play strategy games, I always go after the weakest enemy first. Well, the High Elves would be the strongest enemy, pretty much, from what we can see. I think perhaps I will have... Paul, I think I'll have your River Rat and Omar's Captain Rainbow Farts work together. Because probably the best bet is to send 2 armies out together at a time. Oh, Negron and the Cult of Pleasure confederated. Pickle Mike says, so for tomorrow's stream, back to the solo survival RP or continuing the Enclave quest? Good question.
At least it's wet.
I was thinking of continuing the Enclave stuff, but at the same time, I should maybe consider continuing the solo story RP. Because there's a lot of stuff that kind of has to be done with that.
I find your presence insufferable.
Sorry.
Because the Enclave quests and all of that, I mean, a lot of that stuff can kind of be done just on its own. Oh yeah, I forget that physical resistance is just from that dutiful daughter. So it's only temporary. Gotta remember that. Alright, Pickler, you're ready to go, pretty much.
Fold the sails!
On course.
Paul asks, were you going to make River Rat the Warden Admiral? I think so. But if I look at... Let's see. Warrant Admiral does leadership for Zombie Pirate Deckhands, Depth Guard, and Animated Hulks. All armies faction-wide. As well as does melee defense for Zombie Pirate Deckhands, Depth Guard, and Animated Hulks. And casualty replenishment for his own army, so... yeah, it's still open. It's just a matter of actually getting to the point of I gotta work on bringing in income. That's like one of the big things I gotta do right now. Probably I should try to take Nazarick over again.
The Queen of Tides!
Pickle Mike says make the Pickler king and give him nukes. Alright, Rainbow Farts. And yes, Ryan, what did you want?
By your will.
Yeah, I think I could try to actually start to take over some of these areas now that I've just sort of abandoned for the time being. But we might finally be powerful enough to do this. I could always go after the other fleets as well, like the Dread Fleet and that. Although, let's see, I think the Dread Fleet is located here at the Galleon's Graveyard.
There, the lovely bride.
Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that.
Sartosa's most infamous.
Because doing that,
See, Father, guide me.
I could perhaps get a better source.
Harness the sea.
A better source of income by heading out to the Galleon's Graveyard. So you know what? We're gonna do that. Ryan, there's so much been going on that, yeah, talk to me after stream, because right now trying to talk this while trying to talk politics while doing all of this is not going to work too well. All right, rainbow farts. Looks like we were focusing on attack for you. Yes.
I'll order it. Honor white.
And we'll have Frank come out. I think we could have Frank come join the fleet eventually. Because as much as I wanted to maybe get Arkin to join us, he doesn't seem too happy with us for whatever reason. Which doesn't make sense, because he likes vampires. Why doesn't he like us? Though I do know that there are some bugs in this latest playthrough. Like I've heard for the Mortal Empires campaign, there are bugs with the Kemmler specialty item quests. So, speaking of which, I gotta look into getting Aranessa's specialty items. Faction destroyed the Scourge of Aquitaine. Aw, how sad.
Corsair of the night. Admiral.
Okay, so yeah, I can lead with Aranessa and then just follow here. Paul says, my apologies for hijacking the YouTube chat. I find it hard to ignore the ignorance. Oh, it's alright, Paul.
Follow the Saltspites.
Short.
I don't suppose they would do peace with us. No, of course not. I'll ask, what does it say at the beginning? What do you mean, what does it say at the beginning? I'm confused, Paul. And, Pickle Mike, as far as rules for the stream chats, generally similar to the rules for the Discord. Like, don't bring up anything, like, very, very racist. Don't bring up anything, like, about suicide or all of that stuff.
Ship and crew are ready.
And by don't bring up any, like,
Pirates have
don't
been spotted close by.
joke
Showing
about
them your
that kind of
broadside
stuff.
would be a good way to further your infamy or gain a treasure map.
Pickle Mike says, I guess Paul moved from YouTube to Twitch. What a traitor. Oh yeah, Paul, I've never been concerned about you and the rules for you. Pickle Mike was the one that was asking about the rules. Let's see, Glittering Tower is not a dock. Lothern is, though.
Sea Father! Navigating.
All bones on deck.
Praise Manon!
Alright, Bibble leveled up. Let's see. We have Haunter of the Dark. Would further increase his missile resistance to a total of 45%?
Promising.
Really? Wow. Plus the 20% physical and 5% ward save. Overall, that's not bad at all.
Fear the Pirate Queen!
Pickler! Let's see. You have the Talisman of Preservation. Tormentor's Sword. You already have something like that, so we don't really need that. Crown of Command, Potion of Toughness. Replenish HP. I think we'll actually go to Aranessa for some of those.
Deckhands.
Potion of toughness. Give her... We'll give her this talisman of protection. Good job there, Ryan. Good job. Alright. So we have this other pirate group. Of course, they're level 35, which is like really heavy. No, I'm not reading it, Ryan. Not at all. Not at all. Not gonna read it. No, 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 no. Even though, by all accounts, it's not too horrible of a thing there. And yeah, Ryan, you pretty much are correct as to what Pickle Mike asked about why they have a word limit. Oh, there's those Bleak Coast Buccaneer guys that we were looking for. I am exposed. Don't expose yourself, you darn crazy pirates.
Shape.
Aranessa Saltspite.
Your will. Plain sailing.
And Pickle Mike, please don't spam chat. Because that's definitely something that is against chat rules. Alright, let's follow these dwarves here.
Don't think so.
We have more research that we can do. Magic resistance, don't really need that. Weapon strength isn't bad. Armor piercing damage. Oh, that's a follower. Let's do the percussion caps. More ammunition for our guys. Ryan asks, is there going to be a Thanksgiving special
Ready to
stream?
swordfish.
So I was thinking of possibly taking Thanksgiving off, but then again I thought about it and I'll be free that night. So there's really no need to necessarily take it off.
No pay. Serve for
So I think I'll
eternity.
probably do something. I'm just not entirely sure what yet. Alright, we have Dragon Tooth Lighthouse, all sea regions made visible. We could do Smithy's Tavern for more income. I can't tell what I want from that. We'll hold off for the moment.
Ridiculous.
Oh, there's this guy too, the Sunken Land Corsairs.
I can taste it.
When did they declare war on us? I don't remember. I probably should spawn River Rat before I go into the next battle, so that I can put him as the warden into the warden position, so that I can acquire his bonuses. And actually thinking about it, I probably should split up Aranessa and the Pickler, and have the Pickler go with either Omar or Paul's Lords, because both Aranessa and the Pickler can both produce units. So having 2 lords that can produce units together kinda is a waste a little. Just a little.
Master.
My compass!
Put you guys
What is
there.
your demand?
Put you guys
Fair
here.
wind.
Ryan says, Newbie's patriarchy better than any oligarchy. Aw, thank you there, Ryan. Thank you. Well, Bibble's not a lord, Ryan. Bibble is a hero. And a pretty decent hero to on top of it. Alright, we got Firestarter, we have Instigator. Gain loyalty from recruiting and fighting with other pirate lords. Lord of the Deeps. Actually, I want to kind of do a Lord of the Vampires. Dick Wakefield. Constructing pirate coves. Yeah, we could do that. Oh, that's going to be a lot more upkeep from him, though, but I think we can make this work, hopefully. Alright. River Rat. Now, Paul, question for you. Do you remember what we were Oh no, I remember now. Inspiring Presence. Because we were focusing on leadership stuff. Yeah, now I remember. Never mind, never mind. I had to think about it for a moment. So long as you like it, Ryan. So long as you like it. But yeah, Thursday for Thanksgiving is probably going to be doing more Warhammer. That is what I imagine it should be. Looking through to see which of these we should do as well. We'll do that. Ooh, I didn't even notice this. Leadership plus 10 when fighting at sea. I think that would actually work pretty well for him. But let's do let's do hunger, because that's always good. You know what? Let's give River Rat a Rotting Promethean mount. And increases missile resistance and tenacity. And we'll give him Poacher as well to increase the recruit rank for zombie pirate gunnery mobs. I think that would be suitable for him. Pickle Mike, I haven't decided which image to use for tomorrow's thumbnail yet. We have worked on quite a bit of potential good sources of clickbait, so... Alright, River Rat is going to be our Fleet Warrant Admiral. Increase leadership by 10 across all armies for zombie pirate deckhand mobs, depth guard, and animated hulks. Plus a number of perks for his own personal army. Ryan says, in today's episode of Things You Should Never Do, eating a used sticky fly trap like a fruit roll-up. Ugh.
Find treasure!
Alright, hopefully we can attack these guys. Oh, they're fleeing, you bastards. Bastards.
On course.
Ready.
To serve.
Alright, well hopefully we're going to be able to hit those guys soon, because we kind of need money. Otherwise I might have to get rid of some of the people in Rainbow Fart's army.
Admiral of the fleet. Blood kiss of the sea.
Pickle says it can't be that hard. True, true. Yeah, it might be a thumbnail that doesn't have anything to do with the roleplay if I do it. I think I might do continue the roleplay story tomorrow. But the thumbnail is not going to have any relation to the roleplay at all, just because I'm going for clickbait. I'm thinking clickbait thumbnails work, so. No, Ryan, huffing gas isn't great. There are a lot of rogue pirate fleets out here. Alright, let's see if we can get one of these.
For Sartosa!
The sea brings death. Foul the sails!
Bring the storm!
They flee, but they may not be able to flee far enough. Nope, they can't.
See,
Excellent.
Father, guide me.
Standing by. Harness the sea.
Alright, Aranessa, hit them, destroy them, and we'll go ahead and fight it just to slaughter them. Battle of Bay of Corsairs. Well, this one's new. Now, is this going to actually be like aquatic almost? Maybe? We'll see. Oh no, it's not. It's just a big... Aw, this is kind of disappointing. I was hoping it would be more stuff, I guess. These sea battles aren't as spectacular as I was hoping. I was hoping it'd be like in the middle of islands, that there'd be aquatic terrain and all that. So. Alright, you guys, let's move you out of the way for the moment. We're gonna set up Queen Bess towards the back. With our cannonades, or carronades.
Powder wet. We are ready.
We'll have a good assortment of our Sartosan guys around.
What do you bid?
Along with Bibble here. And they'll be ready to engage when possible. So what's going so far? Well, we're currently engaging a group of rogue Dark Elf pirates. Should go relatively easy, I think anyways.
Yes, sir.
Those guys like that. Then we got those ones there. These ones here. Those there. Aranessa will be kind of in the front. And I think we're ready to go.
Free company militia!
Oh, the Pickler is coming up all the way from the beach. Also, pretty much all of those guys we're gonna set to guard mode. we're not quite in range to take on that Reaper Bolt Thrower yet. So we'll bring up Queen Bess a little. Bring all of these guys together with the Pickler and move them ahead. Lay front.
Free company militia!
Aranessa!
Oh, look at that. Total slaughter of those poor Dark Riders.
Free company militia! Rugby! Fire! Fire!
Aranessa! Sensible! Get going! Careful! Faster!
In range! From salt!
Swords out! Kill him, lads!
And I think we have this. Of course, the Pickler is all behind. Pickle says, when Steam Discount comes, could you just check out Planetary Annihilation Titans? If you don't like it, you can refund it. I mean, I don't really see myself refunding it. I would probably enjoy it. It's just a matter of actually putting it, having the time to actually, you know, play it. Alright, let's speed it up so we can go out and massacre these guys. Attack. Oh wait, I forgot. These guys retreated once, so they'll be destroyed. Never mind. We don't have to worry. Haha. I don't have to go out and massacre them. Yeah, I probably would see myself enjoying the game. It's just a matter of actually having time for it, Pickle Mike, so. You say you can give me some tips? Well, I would appreciate it.
Here you can! Empty the brig.
Holy crap, look at all the money that we have now. I don't know why we got all that money.
Press gagged before.
Pickle Mike says never rush in that game? Okay. What is this?
The oceans roil constantly, shifting, concealing, hiding secrets beneath their murky depths. The living have no place in the dark deep of the sea. Only the dead can scavenge here. Wolfheart's ship, a vengeance left unfulfilled. But that was not all the captain left behind. There it gleams amidst the carcass of the ship, a harpoon of tempered star metal, the only weapon strong enough to pierce the heart of Amana. The harpoon is claimed, but the charms that made it so potent have been washed away. There is much to do before the weapon can be used against the beast.
Oh, so maybe it was these guys that actually claimed it. Okay, defeat the following Lord's army in battle. Thracket, the underling. We got the Star Metal Harpoon. Oh, and that's where we got all that money. So Pickle Mike said of Annihilations, you might have the upper hand at the beginning, but you slowly use up your resources and your army gets smaller and smaller until you're left without one. And Omar says this is getting interesting. It is. Alright. I almost wonder if I should head for Lothern itself. I do kind of want to. But we'll hold off for the moment.
All bones on deck. Plain sailing.
Aranessa Saltspite. Pirates
Ooh,
light.
we got glittering scales. I think I'm gonna put that on Bibble here. Also give Bibble the Luckstone. Tormentor's sword, yes. And then glittering scales, which helps armor, melee defense, but also has a passive ability that reduces melee attack by 5. It's not bad.
Ours is the sea.
For Sartosa.
And Aranessa levels up once again. Oh yeah, I did say that I wanted to do some of this physical resistance for the rotting Prometheans, didn't I? Paul says, lost your feed. I don't think it was anything. Oh, it's back? Okay, good. Yeah, I don't think it was anything on my end. I didn't notice anything this time. So if I go to my rotting Prometheans, they should now, they have 33% physical resistance. 10% I think is from, yeah, that dutiful daughter, but still not bad. Pickle Mike still wants the Pickler 2.0. It's not gonna happen, Pickle Mike, not gonna happen.
Of the fleet. Yes, don't linger. Admiral of the fleet. That is not warranted.
Alright. Well, I guess we don't really need to go after these dwarves, or do we? Kraken's Bane. Raid any region belonging... Oh yeah, that's why I was supposed to... Son of a bitch. I was supposed to do that like a while ago. Well, I suppose one option, because he hates us, is we could just go all down and start to hit Arkan here. That'll make Cetra like us more. Because Cetra's at 40, but for some reason Arkan is more than that. I still don't understand why. Because Arkan should like us. So I'm almost positive that's a bug. Although I guess we are actually getting pretty close to the Galleon graveyard. Or the Galleon's graveyard. Well, I'll ask chat. So, guys who are still here, should we go to the Galleon's graveyard, which I believe is a whole separate area on its own? Or should we head and take on Arkan the Black down here in the land of the assassins? Let me know what you think.
Ship shape.
Fear the pirate queen.
The sea brings death.
I'm no mermaid.
Pickle Mike says yes. Yes to what? Galleon's Graveyard or take on Arkan? Paul says hit something with all the armies. I mean, I could get the... Well, the problem with using all armies is that I've noticed sometimes it likes to crash when that happens. So that's the biggest issue with using all the armies. I would like to do that, but and Omar says the Land of the Assassins sounds interesting. Okay, so Pickle Mike says Graveyard. Omar says take on Arkan. So Paul, it comes down to you. You will be the tiebreaker. Yeah, Paul, it's a good idea, but when you bring in multiple armies for some reason, I've noticed. I mean, I haven't tried it in this latest patch and all that, but it doesn't like all the armies together. And Paul says the Assassins, Land of the Assassins. So we're going after Arkan the Black. Sorry, Pickle Mike. We'll get that Galleon's Graveyard eventually once we take out Arkan the Black here. It'll be interesting to see how our forces fare against some of the more powerful Tomb King monsters and that sort of thing, if Arkan has them even. He may not even have them available. Pickle Mike says you're dead to me, Paul. Alright, so one thing I want to check real quick, if I click, yep. So Cetra is at war with Arkan still, which was to be expected.
Sartosa's most infamous.
Pickler, Aranessa will go here. Actually, Aranessa... Hold on. Okay, looks like we can't actually go into this area without taking attrition, which is good.
All set. Harness the sea.
Omar says YouTube should add a way for you to create a poll. Well, that would have only sort of worked because...
All bones on deck.
Yeah, I don't know why these guys aren't taking attrition, but I'm not really complaining about it. Yeah, that would have only sort of worked because Paul's on Twitch. And I think there are... I mean, I know there's a way to do a poll on with like a card in the stream.
Admiral of the fleet.
I am not entirely sure how to do a poll with, like, in chat. There might be a way to do it. Let me, while we're going through our turn here. Pop out chat, live chat, slow. I'm not seeing anything available, at least looking in the chat panel. And Omar says Twitch should add a way to create a poll. Oh dear, look at all those wars. Someone started a ritual. Uh-oh, Pickle Mike is lost. Well, Omar was just saying, trying to think of a way to... Because you can do what's called a card in stream, and it creates that little icon at the top right with a little exclamation mark, and that is what's called a card in YouTube. Slay the curs. We need the money for the time being. Alright.
Orders.
Praise Manan!
Declare war.
Bring the storm!
Too bad, Arkan, too bad. Alright.
The tides!
So she can start,
The
like, right
seafather
away.
calls. His daughter answers.
Ryan, welcome back. You flipped your Wi-Fi breaker.
What is your
Oops.
demand? Fair wind.
Alright, the Pickler is joining
Make them
battle.
fish food!
So let's
They
hit them here.
survey!
And we should be able to do this
To war!
automatically, even with the walls on the settlement. Should not present too much of an issue for us. Ryan says I didn't. It just flipped. Oh, okay. Oh. I do not know, Ryan. I do not know. So given that this location has, it looks like 2 gates here, I'm going to try and set up most of my forces around one gate and send Ryan's Bibble to the other, since Bibble is stalked. He might be able to get to it and break it down. Alright, let's start the deployment. We'll have our carronades focus on the towers, whereas Queen Bess and the mortars will do more of the infantry around here.
Powder wet.
Aranessa, you're probably going to lead a group heading up to the walls themselves, I think. Alright, let's start the battle. You fire on that. Actually, all you guys are going to be in guard mode here. You fire on that. Aranessa, you approach there. Oh, there are some guys up on top. Skeleton archers. Well, Bibble will still send you out. We're trying to take on Aranessa. We'll give her a little boost with her Manon's Lock. Ooh, we are really hitting these skeleton archers hard. Nice. How's Bibble doing? He's hitting the wall now.
They shall fall. Bleed Admiral.
Aranessa's already up there.
Correct.
Dang, she moves quick.
Gather in, Mom. Aye. Free company militia. They are wavering.
Bibble, how you doing on the gate here? You're almost through.
Enemies, Guile.
Pickler. You know what? Let's have the Pickler join Bibble. Pickle Mike says she's the next Sonic. She is quick. That much is definitely true.
Done.
Oh, you're moving, you bastard.
A proper fight.
Our weapons are yours. Attack!
Alright, looks like Bibble is through. Let's get him into the main section. Actually, I wonder if Bibble goes that way, can he get stopped inside the city? He might be able to. Actually, you guys should just all go into here. Instead of trying to go up ladders. Oh no, too late. They're already starting to go up ladders.
Crew, attend!
Free company! What do you bid? Yes, sir! Moving now! Free company militia! Shields up!
Paul says, imagine you're an omnipotent being flying around over this army. You'd think the enemy would just give up. It's very true, very true.
Eager to kill! Don't stop!
Alright, is Bibble strong enough to take on these guys? I think he could do it.
At your service!
At least while the Pickler is on his way forward.
Watch me see, father!
Charge! Fight, men! Fight for our right to live!
Taking a little view of these Nehekarn warriors versus the Sartosan guys.
Free company! Fleet Admiral!
Pickle Mike, are you trying to build another Death Star and planetary annihilation? Ooh, these guys made a mistake. Bibble is gonna beat him up. Maybe. Does he regenerate? He does regenerate. I didn't even... Oh wait, he has the hunger. Okay. I forgot about that. And those Ushapti have 0 attack and 0 defense now.
Fleet Admiral!
Sword spike!
Oh wow. Bibble can throw those Ushapti around, and those Ushapti are, you know, big units. It's alright if you have to leave, Omar. So tomorrow I think I'm going to continue the role-playing story for Fallout 76. So it's not going to be like a messing around stream like I did for yesterday. It's going to be more of a, probably more of a solo roleplay sort of thing.
Swords out!
Militia! Quick march!
Ooh, I should be careful. Because that Tomb Prince does have anti-large, if I recall correctly. And they did. Alright. Our first strike against Arkan the Black is successful.
There'll be double rations on the ship this night. I want it burned.
Oh, it would be so nice to just sack it.
Think! Come on!
Alright, you know what? I could probably sack it.
Grab the plunder and go!
Yeah, we would have to sack it,
Come on!
and then we can occupy it. We can't sack and occupy at the same time. So, you know, we'll sack it.
Blessing from the sea, Father.
Unless we can.
Aranessa Saltspite.
No, we can't. So we'll have to wait a turn. Trait gain butcher. Sacked multiple settlements. Ooh.
The seas are mine.
That King Eoshers, he's not going to be much of a threat to us. Also, what does Cetra think of us now? Negative 22. Improving, but we still got to do more.
Of the fleet.
Alright. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Queen of Tides.
Aranessa, what do we want to do with you now? Oh yeah, continue this. And
We
Bibble.
return to Sartosa as legends.
Yeah, I think we'll increase his attack.
Of the fleet.
And we'll end the turn. And then hopefully soon, once we start to take some of the territory around here in the land of the assassins, we'll eventually be able to afford building up Captain Rainbow Farts and River Rat's armies. Then we can send them against the High Elves. Arkan's moving around, apparently taking some damage in the mountains, maybe? Loyalty level low. Who's getting low loyalty? An ocean of opportunities. Conversations with several captured admirals have, let's see, brought information to light. Who do we want to go for? Dark Elf Slavers for the high reward, or Exotic Goods Hauler? Let's try that.
Ahoy!
Oh no, Rainbow Farts is getting less than loyal with us. Well, let's perform this Curse of Eternal Service then, to increase what they think of us.
All bones on deck. At last we will feast. Attack! Take the treasure.
And we'll just auto-resolve that one.
Plunder this place.
Occupy the settlement. And we now have another little home. So it looks like actually this location... Oh... So for this location I actually have to take a bunch of other locations. Well, that kind of sucks. I would have to take on this Rakoff dynasty.
Sartosa's most infamous! Onwards!
Admiral.
Promising. Avast ye and cheer, you curs!
Find that weak oil.
Frank will continue heading down there.
Ship shape.
Pickler needs... Let's see. We have 5 polearm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zombie pirate deckhand. So I guess do 1 more
I'll
polearm.
relay the order.
Sounds like a good idea.
Galleon awaits.
And I think we can bring on more guys into Rainbow Fart's army. But who do we want to bring on? Anti-infantry could be good. Oh, they actually have a hell of a lot of weapon strength there. 84? That's like on par with... like... well, not exactly heroes, but still pretty close.
We are aligned.
Yeah, you know what? I think I will do actually 4 mortars here. They're expensive, but I think with our expanding, we can make it work. I hope anyways. Oh, does Nagorod actually like us? It's always hard to tell because sometimes those little attitude markers aren't always the most accurate. Yes, approach King Yoshir's, so I can destroy you.
Yes? The seas are my domain. Ready. Fall in, deckhands.
Ooh, he's got some heavy stuff there,
The sea.
but I think we can handle it.
Ready to swordfish!
Aranessa, I'll put you in there. To at least work on getting that public order better. Alright, Frank, bring you closer.
For eternity.
And we'll finish Rainbow Fart's army. Let's give him some defending units here.
All above board.
A couple of those guys, since they can take on a lot of hits from those elves, hopefully. And do we do 1 more zombie pirate gunnery mob? I'm guessing that's probably what we'll do. It's cheap. Okay, so that's what we'll do. River Rat still not making any of his forces yet, but in time. We just need more money. Money, 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 just like pirates. Oh, you're fleeing? Really? Come on. You're even going by boat? You're that scared of me?
Nagash them as will we.
Paul says, tab, console command, add item, player. Well, actually, it's player.add item, if we're talking Bethesda games.
Onward, crew.
But yeah, doing player add item gold, it would make things easier a little bit, you know, just a little bit. Alright, I think I could probably just take Aranessa all the way to Lashik here. Come on, have enough. Oh, she's just like barely not able to get there.
Standing by, Corsair of the Night. Gunnery wide. All aboard.
Paul says, so I mixed it up as they only have a PS3. Oh yeah, you did mention that. Oh, mere dear God. Oh, we need money. We need money bad. Alright. Oh, okay, you know what? I'll send him out.
Rajon.
Go, get me money. Get me money now. I have made a horrible mistake putting all those units in there. And of course, if I get rid of those units, that will probably likely make him hate me. Anything else that I have left that reduces upkeep? Not that I'm seeing, no. Hello there, Kawaii Kitty for you. Ryan asks, how's the cost of living where you're from? So the area of Illinois that I live in isn't too bad. I'd say it's about moderate. Rent can go anywhere from probably around 600 to 800 for, you know, a decent studio to one-room apartment. Pickle Mike says you sound like Mr. Krabs. Money, money, money. Alright, let's end the turn. Yeah. On the next turn, I might have to actually reduce some of the forces that are in Omar's army if things aren't looking too good. Ryan says, am I the only one that thinks rent is absolutely insane? No, I don't think so. That's why I'm living at home for the time being until I'm able to pretty much afford a place of my own. Because, yeah, rent is... It is insane. I mean, you can pretty much, assuming you have decent credit and all that, afford a better place for the same amount of money and all that when you know, do like a condo or a home even. Ryan says, like, you'll pay $1,200 for a nice apartment, and it won't cover any utilities or anything. You're just paying for space. Yeah, that really gets to be a bit much. All right, last check. We can just auto-resolve it, and we'll sack because again, we need that money. And go into that stance. Bibble goes up again. Let's do Foe Seeker. Alright. It's gonna help afford us for a little bit more. Let's go ahead and approach the Shrine of Loakir.
I thirst. Sails up! Darkness comes.
Ryan says, cost of living here is below average because poverty is so high here. So, when? Question mark? Yeah, Ryan, unfortunately, in places where you are not just because of poverty, but just because no one really wants to live there. I mean, when you don't have access to reliable jobs and that sort of thing, it's hard to get people to move to a location such as that. Well, jobs, entertainment, education, that sort of thing. I mean, say what you will about taxes and all that, and certainly, you know, there are people that leave Illinois because of taxes, but... Okay, good, they didn't send both of those armies there. But at the same time, you know, even with the budget issues that Illinois has had, we're still able to, at least in the more urban areas, have areas for jobs and that sort of thing. Though, at the same time, I guess you could say that the people in certain of those urban areas don't have access to jobs. And then you have people that, well, probably the cost of living in those areas is probably lower than other parts of the city. But, oh, it just gets complicated overall. Alright, Aranessa, can you wipe those guys out too?
Boys, it's payday.
Ooh, a bone giant. We're gonna have to fight this one. And this will probably be the last thing we do for today. Pickle Mike says people want to live in California and they know about the fires. Yeah, I mean, California is... Well, I mean, certainly there are really nice places in California. Oh, that tomb scorpion could be bad too. A few of these things could be bad for us. Ryan says, I mean, we have jobs. Education is pretty decent. They somehow got like $2 million for a new high school a few years ago. Problem is, it's so damn boring. Drug abuse and the jobs don't pay well. Alright, let's see. Actually, you guys should probably be even a little bit further up. Then we'll intersperse hand cannons between with the carronades and all that. Sartosan guys will be around here. Ryan, I might have a little bit of time to debate after the stream. Alright, let's start this battle. Probably best bet is once they get into range, probably... Ooh, that bone giant. Range of 350. Ah, that didn't do anything. Ooh, where's that going? No, my poor gunnery mobs. Alright, you fire on the bone giant. And almost all you guys, we're going to set you to guard mode. You are also going to fire on the bone giant. Queen Bess, we'll focus you on the skeleton archers. Oh crap, that was a bad positioning. Bad positioning. Move forward, move forward.
Aranessa! Shield! Christmas is out! Aranessa! Shield faster!
Alright, the bone giant's almost done. Bibble, go after that Lich Priest there. Actually, go after the Tomb King.
I'll cut them!
Oh, poor Tomb King, he was almost there. But Bibble intercepted. Oh, you're doing that. Get him, get him.
All ranks, fire! Free company!
Aranessa! Attack!
Oh, they did take out one of my mortars. Ryan says it really amuses me to hear you say Bibble with a straight face. I'm glad I could entertain you, Ryan. Alright, I think we only lost one mortar there. Yeah, and Aranessa should be able to rebuild it relatively easily. And then we'll just take over this whole settlement for ourselves. And I guess in this way, it's actually good that we're using Aranessa and the Pickler, because both of them can rebuild units all the way out in enemy mines and all.
Aranessa Saltspite.
Alright, Aranessa, rebuild the mortar, and we'll have that back in one turn. Frank, have you join up with the Pickler's forces.
Admiral of the fleet.
And we're just a little short, it looks like, on taking Loic.
The sea knows my fate. Serve for eternity. Make them dead. The seas are my domain.
Oh, wait, it's thinking. We can take it. Nice.
The dead.
We'll just auto-resolve. And we'll sack it to get all of that sweet, sweet loot. And in the next turn, which we'll do on Thursday, we'll move to take the Shrine of Loic under our control once again. Alright folks, that is going to be it for this episode today. Hopefully you enjoyed. We're finally getting things ready to start expanding out again. It's been, well, a few episodes since we've done that. So be sure to join us tomorrow where we'll be continuing the story roleplay for Fallout 76. We'll do that the next couple days. And Thursday on Thanksgiving, we'll continue with Warhammer. So thanks for watching, folks. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you stay notified on all of my streams and videos. And I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.